Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And that gets things running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Jimenez, Ugarte, unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, important interception. Pedro Neto. Here's Vitinha. Bernardo Silva just eases him off the ball, and he's managed to get free. But that has not gone well. He's found a way past, he's picked his way through, and he shoots! Goal! Uruguay! And Uruguay take the lead! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Uruguay are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bruno Fernandes looking for the run. Now it's Pedro Neto, and that's gone behind for a goal kick. Pelistri. Here's Nandez.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's a promising position. Real chance! Pedro Neto. And here's Nunez. He's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Played out to the right. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pedro Neto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ball is over the line. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
De Arrascaeta. Uruguay applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. More and more pressure on the ball here. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Vitinha. It's Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Portugal looking to pass their way through. And this is Ronaldo. Takes a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oliveira. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nandez. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Steaming on goalwards. Vitinha getting this one clear. Rafael Leao. Can he spark a counter here? And he's certainly onside here. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Nandez. He is through here. Inacio is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Nandez, and that's gone loose. Nandez! That's got him rattled. And it's been taken short. Now, can they get him away? Flash and he rises! No, not the best of headers.
Pelistri clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
That pass has been well intercepted. Picked out brilliantly. Nandez distributed tidily. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Araujo. It's a pretty loose pass. Searching pass he's played there. He's got away. Rafael Leao goes on a charge down the left. Showing great feet there. Hangs one in. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
This is their second corner of the game. Goes without saying, that was poor. De Arrascaeta.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nandez. And Pelistri. Rafael Leao. That's a good ball out wide. Pedro Neto is onto this. Can he finish? No mistake. Portugal are level. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pedro Neto. De Arrascaeta. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. And the cross comes in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva to Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
And Mendes.
reglamentario.
Rafael Leao. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Vitinha. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was venomous. Oliveira. De Arrascaeta. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao looking to penetrate opposition lines. He has found the way, shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Portugal get the ball rolling for the second period. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Arrascaeta. Pedro Neto. Can he get it through? Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that has been slung wide. Diogo Dalot. Now Gonzalo Inacio looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Nice bit of trickery. And the through ball. Nandes. Pelistri. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Vitinha. Nicely spread. Pedro Neto. Tries the cross. And that has been clubbed away. Ugarte producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's lost his man here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's found a way through. Played in. Up he goes! Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And that has been cut short. Pressing high and with purpose. Wriggles his way through. And he's managed to get free.
Pretty robust defending.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Pedro Neto looking understandably energised after his goal. Diogo Dalot. Gonzalo Inacio. Now Ruben Diaz. Nuno Mendes. Great vision. He's through here. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Bruno Fernandes! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Oliveira.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Now it's Darwin.
45.996.
Pelistri. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Pedro Neto. Diogo Dalot. Played out to the left flank. Here's Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 11.
Portugal take the lead.
Número 21.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Torres stood up well to him there. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good taken. Can he finish? It's in. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Número 17.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Darwin. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's a nicely weighted pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. So there's going to be another change here.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 8. Número 10. Entran número 15.
Ugarte.
Número 24.
And it's Ugarte. Now Oliveira. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a shade optimistic. Valverde. Now it's Darwin. Nuno Mendes. Diogo Dalot. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedro Neto. Can he get on the end of this? Jimenez gets over and intercepts. De la Cruz.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. For Pedro Neto. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. De la Cruz. Uruguay have reclaimed it. Tries to pass it through. Turns and goes back. And a chance! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And yes, it's him again. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Vitinha, Bernardo Silva, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Torres, and it's Valverde. Nunez receives it in a wide position.
Uruguay really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Engages and forces him off the ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Looking for options for movement.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Look at the space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Vitinha!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's found the way past, and the shots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pedro Neto. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Nuno Mendes. Now Ruben Dias. That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Bruno Fernandes claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.